2 or 3 days ago.
I'm going to interrupt at this point, though, because I've managed to grab Daniel Ricciardo, who's stealing people's hats. He's going to have to give that back when he's done signing it. He's going to get swamped here, so we're going to try and walk and talk. But Daniel, 11th place today, so just outside the points. Frustrating position?
Yeah, it was a little bit because we became so, obviously, got so close. I feel like Mexico, the Brazil sprint, and today, if we had one more lap, we could have got more points. So there was a couple races that ended a little bit short, but I think, yeah, obviously yesterday was a real bummer just to qualify that far back. When we came into the day pretty confident. So yeah, that was obviously a shame. It made today obviously a bit of an uphill battle. I think the race pace was good, but just, yeah, there was some great qualifying this year, but then some not so great. So that's what we'll try on next year.
Logan Sargent was telling us that he was basically put on defensive mode against you. Did you feel like you were marked a bit by the Williams drivers trying to make sure you didn't get up to the points?
Yeah, and they're doing their job. It's a race, so I never expect anyone to just wave me by. But it's hard with them because they're such a slippery car. They're so quick on the straights, and I think there was maybe a pass into turn 6, but then he would get me in the DRS in turn 9 or whatever. So even like strategically passing him was not easy. In the end, it was actually a fun move on the outside of 9, but yeah, we just probably lost a bit too much time with them, and obviously then it just made getting back to Stroll a little bit more difficult.
Well, the team finishes 8th in this championship, which didn't look on the cards a few rounds ago. It's done a great job of updating the car, but also it's been your comeback year. How's it felt, and how much are you looking forward to a winter of preparing for a full season next year?
Yeah, I can't wait. I think the year was a very peculiar one, but ultimately I got my answer. It was 12 months ago. I really wasn't sure if I would be on the grid, let alone this year, but ever again. So, to be back and just be fully in love with it again, and building my confidence back up. I think having now a full preseason, and one that I come into with definitely some energy reserves. I think while everyone's getting a little bit of time to recover and rest, I'll be back in the gym and yeah, just try to get a head start. So I'm hungry and looking forward to that. And
We lost you, Chris.
for 24.
There it goes again.
Thank you.